Something else. Watch me lose these games.
Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears.
Dude, and I got this stupid.
This will be taken in at the one.
Trying to look to see if anything crazy happens.
Down at the 28-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback who grew up just outside of Cleveland on Lake Erie, Mitchell Trubisky.
I talk with people around the league about Mitchell Trubisky when he's coming out of North Carolina. Those that had questions about him, they often centered in on the fact that he was only a one-year starter and wondered why he couldn't beat out the guy ahead of him beforehand.
I
just locked in on the athletic ability, the accuracy, and then once he got the football, how the team responded to him. I think his upside is big.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. A very good move, but for a short gain out near the 32. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. And Miller with it over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people out.
But I'm not exposing the vulnerable side of myself.
An early pass, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Okay. What do I do? What up, bro? Man, sure.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver. We asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
So they go out of the gun, trying to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They snipped it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, maybe I can play action down the road.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Yeah.
From the gun on 3rd down,
we gotta get some fucking still reserves though to jump out the tracks with.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
We gotta be on that still reserve for
that'll bring up 4th
down. Track.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
Now this offense ready to get back out there.
Yeah, bro. You know I've been doing this for a little minute, man. Since I was like 11, for real. Yeah, I turned 25 in October, my G. Yeah, I have, man. For real, for real.
One semi-factor, if you want to call it that was brought up in the papers this morning here, Charles. You got a dome team on the road in a cold weather environment, first round of the playoffs in January. Do you think that's a big deal?
Ordinarily, I say no. But in this situation, because you're used to that perfectly controlled environment, some coaches will want their teams exposed to it. If you're coming from a warm weather place, even getting outside of your dome doesn't really help you. A lot of times they'll go on the road a little bit earlier. Go to a cold weather place. Go to a place where there's a little bit of weather and practice there that week before the game to try and simulate the conditions they expect come game day. And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. The All-Pro in two positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first.
You can see the time.
So what day is your retirement? You already said that yet?
Because it was evident right there.
The third is the retirement.
Catch, but you and I both know
that they have every time I kick the ball off the wall. When he catch it, I think on the Falcons and try to run the pitch.
And a former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. And on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Yeah, man, Walkland.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second quarter.
On second down, here's Breeze.
It's looking like a 50-piece game.
Incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd and 5.
I'm trying to take it
It is
easy.
tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink
I'm
pretty
trying to take it
rapidly.
easy,
How
but
about being able to
because I
hit a moving
love
target against a zone before the
your
next guy can
keyhole
get
to
there
jam.
and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
No, she got kill me.
Throwing now is Breeze. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man, maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now Breeze.
I need it, man.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Josh Hill, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have taken the early lead. I think that's the dream start right there. The defense stands up on the opening drive, then they go right down the field and score.
It's a positive start for your offense and your defense. And when you're talking about playoff football, what a great way to get things going.
Everything is magnified.
Yeah.
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. I guess you could say they're kind of fortunate to be in the position that they're in, able to host as a division champ, because it's really one of the weakest divisions in the NFL.
And there's often the discussion every time, right? That fourth seed, should they actually be hosted? Because sometimes it turns out that division winner has a lesser record than wildcard teams that get in, and some people think that would be a more fair way of doing things. But I got to tell you, I personally like it. The winning a division title, I don't care what the division, how it's ranked, it still means something to me, and I like the fact that they get to host.
I think that that's the reason you have the divisions. If you didn't just stack them all up and take the best 6 records, but there's a division for a reason, and the champion hosts the first round.
And the first rule of thumb in building a team, build a team to win your division. Beat those teams first, then you go from there.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
That's
going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are. Figure out
Freeman got hurt. He ain't coming back this
and
game.
who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get
Please, what up, Cole?
Nah, man. Chilling. That's a staple of this.
Finally got Dave off.
To the tight end.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Finally getting on this game.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. They'll leave it for Cohen, complete. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks.
Look, I don't have to do shit. Let me take everything.
And how complicated that is. Well, this was an
All I
excellent
gotta do is run the middle. That's it.
and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Still ain't played my other beat for me yet.
And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Oh, yeah, the other joint, yeah.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's got Miller. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground field goal.
I'm trying not to go to the jugular.
But as you said, they picked it up. This is Gabriel on the catch. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Last night on him.
And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
We played a game. We beat me by 10. So my man been sitting here watching your broadcast for the last 3 games. Scouted you, man. So you think you did something because you scouted.
Guess what? We can throw it, we can throw it well.
Maybe not one of those.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Very good.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Oh, you son of a...
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Jump.
Back with more NFC playoff action after this.
Yeah, no, that's why I ain't touching.
As we've done all year, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but
back at the 11-yard line. Demario Davis. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Who'd you play?
Throwing here, Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, the Bears. Trey Burton from 10 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of
times,
it's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Maybe he wanted
on the return, Dwayne Washington. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Trying to put some more points on the
board. On the field comes New Orleans. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. On first down, Breeze. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
That shit been in my head since last night. We were playing last night.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down.
Dude, like all day, man.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
What? That's great. Oh.
He know that?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Breeze now on first down.
No.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. A beautiful spin and room to run. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. the return, it's Washington. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Oh, trying to pipe down at the goal line. This a holiday for this?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Motherfucking 2 hours. I can't get it off, though.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wild card matchup. On the return, it's Washington. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the second. In the third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with it. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Niggas all hate that goddamn spin board.
Breeze on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's up now to 80 yards receiving in the ball game, and he's got a 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Breeze now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it in, throw it, go play action, and take your shot at the end zone.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And we are tied at 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown.
Endo, you back in here? You still in here, Cleveland?
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Yeah, man.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Throw left side, taken in by Miller. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
And they're dog tripping,
Give him 9
dog.
there on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff there.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Third and 2. Now Trubisky.
My team got 9 interceptions already.
Contact. Incomplete.
Yeah.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, What do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen. It turned into a really nice play.
I know that nigga mad as shit.
Man, hold on, man.
Bree's going to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thomas. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Breeze now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10.
Do you want to trade real too?
Now a handoff to Ingram.
And
he stopped immediately there. Back now at Soldier Field. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Thomas. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Here's Breeze to throw.
Yeah, a little bit. Like
he throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down.
No, not like that.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
He hit him on the controller with his nose, man. Like, get away from it.
Back to the running game. It's Ingram. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Again, they'll run with Ingram. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Breeze now. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So a big one coming now for Will Lutz.
Like automatic?
And Lutz puts this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going
right now,
on this drive.
You nobody to
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do
I
it.
think they got a certain amount of point. Why do you think they do?
They do.
Party, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints
probably
touchdown.
thinking himself already because he ain't in the team.
Michael Thomas, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lutz good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Morstead, the punter, out to kick it off.
Oh, shoot, Moose be out, man. Won't Kennelly no more.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. So they won their division and earned the right to play at home in the first round of the playoffs, but this one is not going to script so far.
Nowhere did they have the thought process that they'd be down double digits. But the good thing is it's the first half. You and I know, I mean, you've been with me long enough now. Hang with the game plan. Stay the course for a while. Don't panic and change up things. Keep grinding. Long way to go in this ball.
That was my question to you. You don't throw everything away at this point. Stay on course.
Stay on course. Obviously, you want to eliminate the things that have caused you to be down double digits. But at the same time, you're not getting it all back in one play. Keep going. The game plan was put in there for a reason.
Throwing now is Trubisky. McKinnon here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Here's Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory.
Wow.
Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 57 yards. Here's Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down. Now it's Trubisky. And this is caught out for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
21. Left. 21.
Man, I've been sent you a damn invite.
Oh, look at Thomas wide open.
I sent you a party invite before the game started.
As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Yeah, dude, we've been in here the whole game.
Hey. 0-2, 0-2. Got it.
A handoff. It's Mark Ingram. Oh, nice move. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Because I was in a party.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
But it won't show the headset on that screen.
They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
What did I say, Endo? I said I'm taking it easy. Didn't I say that?
Going down back at the 28. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout.
What did I say? What did I say, Endo? I said because I look. Ain't that what I said? I did. At Cleveland. You still in Cleveland?
Yeah, man.
Then ain't that what I said? I did.
On second down, eventually wrangled down before
how long,
reaching the 20, but a strong run. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Saints on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Brandon, they're still in the lead, but momentum's certainly been going the opposite direction. So to me, that's a really important pickup there on third down.
Try and regain some confidence, and you're right. They need to stem the tide a little bit. That certainly helped.
I did say that.
They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. Well, one win down, still 40 to go to get to the most round of sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
Yeah.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at